Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Two, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. To Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Golden State. Looking at Golden State, they're coming off a win in their last game against. Great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. What did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. You know, especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a
triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80% life.
Triple OC, 80-20. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to be here with you two guys. It's very deep.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. They're still compensating for the loss of Jeff Teague.
Kevin, here we go. That's a significant blow to them. I mean, their team has an entirely different identity with him out of the lineup. We're not even sure what the identity is yet, but of all the guys to lose, he's the one they could at least afford to.
Yeah, tough to replace, no doubt. Not just because, though, of his ability, but even more importantly, probably the leadership that you lose. Now we have to see on this team if they can figure out a way to do it without him. And it's going to be a challenge, but if you're one of the other guys, you got to look at this as an opportunity.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Freak in at the point guard position. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. At the line for the Hawks. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no guys. That makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here is Horford after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Atlanta with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's right. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both good from the line that time. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Horford. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And the Warriors miss again.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Cephalosha misses. Warriors trail by 3. And a wide open look for Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And now Horford again. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Freak, number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean...
Different look here. Splitters checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Bellinelli in for Kyle Korver. Feeds it to Splitter. Ball's knocked loose. And Freak throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Move the ball.
There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a missed layup.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And he makes
Showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here is Porter. Schroeder banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball in.
Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
We've got Otto Porter Jr. Mike Scott out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bellinelli. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Ilyasova. Here's Freak. The shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And here we go. Warriors running again.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. Bazemore passes to Freak. It's deflected. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. And here's Freak. A 26-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
And a change for the Hawks. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Ilyasova. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Freak subbed in for Ian Clark. And it's blocked. Clock at 6, but he stays with it. The Hawks trail by 12. Schroeder. Horford double team. He kicks it to Cephalosha. And another shot. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 13.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Freak. Here's Bogut. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Freak. He's got 6. There's the pick. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
Let's go.
Freak's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Korver, no luck. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. They double him with Horford. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Korver. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended with 26 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
So for the Hawks, Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Kyle Korver. Green, the screen. Freak kicks to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly.
State. 1:43 left now here in the second. Green with a screen for Freak. The dish to Green. That's tipped. They retain possession. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for Steph Curry. The Hawks trail by 20. They double him with Freak. Bellinelli with the 3. And that one's good.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
No good on the three-point try from Freak.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Splitter, that's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Bellinelli dishes to Schroeder. And it's Curry with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him. Well, I think he kind of alligator arm that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Scott, good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
It's Scott on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. No good. Nice D from Freak. Fires the 3. And no good trying to get that one. And so we conclude the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Everybody.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
You look at what Schroeder has done so far. He's got 13 points, and a couple of nice steals, too. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter, and it's Freak in at the one. Trains the three-pointer. Freak's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Korver gets a wide-open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Warriors leading by 15. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. The drive by Thompson, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Thompson's got 13 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Korver kicks to Horford. The feed now to Sefolosha. It's good from long range. Sefolosha's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Freak. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That